It's a good time to be a gamer. Hey guys, I'm Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you updates on a lot of new game content and a special League of Legends tournament this week on MMO News. Looking for a shiny new fantasy MMO to keep you warm this winter? Look no further, because after months of teasers, tests, and trials, the long-awaited ArcheAge is finally here. Although the MMO has been out since early 2013 in Southeast Asia, this is the first ever Western ArcheAge launch, with 6 American servers and 4 for the Europeans. The Russian localization remains in beta at present, with no launch date announced. The all-new MMO RPG has a lot to offer for sandbox fans, old and new. Developed by one of the minds behind Lineage, ArcheAge combines your classic RPG-style adventure questing with sandbox gaming, exploration, and some obligatory trading. Developer XL Games have dubbed the game a Sand Park MMO, treading the line between a sandbox MMO and a theme park sim. PvP will even extend onto the water with nautical combat alongside the usual hand-to-hand and siege combat. Go check out ArcheAge and let us know what you think of it. One of the biggest appeals to the World of Warcraft PvP scene right now is the potential to qualify for BlizzCon in November. The World of Warcraft PvP tournament is highly revered as the place to show off your skills, so when the BlizzCon qualifiers opened up, fans turned up in droves to take part. Rather than running the tournament itself, Blizzard handed over responsibility to ESL, a well-known esports organizer among games like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, and StarCraft. ESL is known for producing quality events for those games, but there have so far been some issues for players when it comes to these WoW BlizzCon qualifiers. According to player vanguards of the team Hogwarts Rejects, no rules, joining instructions, or a schedule for the tournament were posted, or even means of contacting ESL after the event had started. As a result, many teams have received losses and disqualifications in the opening rounds, and will now have to face tougher competitors further down the bracket as punishment. Vanguards took to the Battle.net forums to describe his own experience, with many other teams falling in line behind him, mirroring his complaints. What do you think? Did ESL drop the ball, or is it a case of inexperienced teams not being prepared and holding up the tournament? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Things are literally heating up in Firefall as developers unloaded the game's very first post-launch update this week. Update 1.1, called Elemental Destruction, is packed with 2 brand new primary weapons. These are the Destructive Plasma Flak Cannon for Assault Battle Frames and the Lethal Bio-Injector for the Biotech class. 6 new weapon modifiers also add powerful new damage effects. The Thermal modifier, for example, burns targets for additional damage and adds a chance to ignite targets for even more damage. There are also bioactive and electrical modifiers that poison and shock enemies. Now that you're all powered up, maybe you'd like to take on the new hardcore version of Kanaloa the Destroyer. Even battle-hardened veterans will need to bring their A-game to conquer the Titan and earn the epic loot rewards. Finally, the Elemental Destruction update brings more events to the game as well. Be sure to watch the all-new Chosen Offensive live event available in the next 3 Saturdays on September 21st, 28th, and October 5th, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Time. Each promises 4 hours of exciting skirmishes. Firefall isn't the only game boasting its first content update this week. Archlord 2's first major content update is now live, and it ushers in additional content for high-level players. First, the character level cap has been increased to 46. This means access to a whole new tier of equipment for both PvE and PvP play. The Archlord 2 world also expands with the opening of 2 new world areas, one for each faction. The first is the Fury Mountains, located on the southwestern end of the Chantra continent and near the Azuni capital. This rocky wasteland will test both your combat and survival skills. The second area is the Land of Warriors. Don't let its lush environs fool you. It can be a treacherously dangerous place with enemies lurking in the deep woods. Both areas offer roughly 600 fresh quests to complete, as well as additional dungeons. Factions will also battle over a new contested area, the Morning Dew Desert. Here, level 42 through 46 players can satisfy their itch for open-world PvP conflict. Finally, dungeon lovers will be glad to hear that the update has fine-tuned the dungeon system. It's now possible to run them with any party size, from solo to a full 5-man squad. Whenever you choose, the system smartly adjusts monster difficulty, experience, and gold gain. Which part of the update excites you most? Let us know in the comments below. A cold breeze is blowing in Age of Wushu, and it brings along a lot of change in its wake. The developers of this martial arts themed game have been working on its 6th content update, and they just announced that the Winds of Destiny expansion will arrive sometime in October. Here's what you can expect in the expansion. There's a new companion system where players can become companions and help their friends while offline. There's also the Delightful Island, an all-new mysterious zone with cool features, including the forbidden instance known as the Silver Hook. Prepare yourselves for the Flower Prince contest, a special contest where the most fabulous men of Jianghu can earn special titles and gear as the Prince of Flowers. And players can experience the new Path of the Departed adventure with an all-new mountainous zone and special feuding clans gameplay. So I have to say that the Silver Hook floating casino sounds pretty amazing, as players have to sneak aboard a mysterious boat and hide in a coffin to reach this forbidden area, from which no one has returned. I can't wait to see the reasoning for using a coffin to sneak into a casino. Maybe their tables are slashing their buy-in costs. Anyone? It's hard to believe that it's been 5 years since Aion debuted, but NCSoft is currently celebrating the game's 5th anniversary. The festivities for this event include the return of the Wheel of Fortune Arc, a world loot drop rate boost, double prestige crystals for those who hold prestige packs, and much more. According to the game's website, players will be treated to giant cakes, providing special buffs that increase drop rate by 10%, as well as double global item drop rates that stack with the cake buff. And on September 22nd, GMs will be available in-game to provide more buffs and general merriment. The event also introduces the dazzling Divination armor, a special set of armor with some unique stats. Players level 10 or higher can don the armor to get level 50 to 60 stats and set bonuses. You can participate in the special deal once per account during the anniversary celebration for the promotional price of 1 in-coin. Get it while it's fresh! The Aion 5th anniversary event lasts through October 2nd. Well guys, it's time for the 5 in 1. Let's check out 5 news stories, each packed into one sentence. Immediately after the $2.5 billion sale of Mojang to Microsoft, Minecraft creator Marcus Persson penned a farewell letter and left the company, stating, "It's not about the money, it's about my sanity." The Albion Online closed alpha has begun, but if you didn't purchase a founder pack for early access, you can still watch the Albion Online closed alpha live streams on Twitch and YouTube. The Chaos Heroes Online closed beta has just been announced, allowing players who sign up on the Area Games website the opportunity to get a sneak peek of the new MOBA. Neverwinter's week-long Siege of Neverwinter event starts this Saturday, September 18th, and offers the chance for adventurers to protect the city against the Cult of the Dragon siege army until the end of the event on September 25th. And finally, Divinity Original Sin's The Bear and the Burglar DLC is now available for free on Steam, and it adds 2 brand new companions and improves co-op dialogue in the game. Well guys, that's all the time we have for today, so thanks for watching. But before I go, MMO Play is hosting a League of Legends open bracket tournament, so be sure to check out our website for info or how to sign up. I'm your host Gillyweed, and I'll see you next week, but until then, I'll see you in game.